Hi there, in this video I'd like to tell you the very important point in life, which is also the foundation of the Maslow pyramid of needs. Dear friends, we must be motivated to fulfill our basic needs, what is we call physiological needs, food, shelter, clothes, sex and everything what is naturally required by the human body. Then we have to have safety and security, and then social needs, a family and all these friends and everything. Then we have to have self-esteem, and once all these basic needs are satisfied, then only we can think of doing something extra, much more up to our attitude and aptitude, are going up to our true nature. Because we all are blessed with the potentiality, ability and capability to be very superior human being. But because we are lacking the intuition, the motivation and the suggestions and guidelines from the wise people, so that we are lost in the wilderness and we behave like cattle. In this broad world, we must not behave like cattle. We should behave like a supreme human being, because we are blessed with tremendous ability and capability of the power of the mind. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve, but we believe that we can do it, dear friends. That is a very fundamental thing I want to emphasize, because that is the real meaning of life. And I tell you very strongly, a man is not rightly conditioned unless he is healthy, happy and prosperous being. But do you think health, happiness and prosperity will come just by begging? Never. He has to really sow the seeds of health, happiness and peace and prosperity. He has to be health conscious, following every rules of health. Then his seed of these wonderful thoughts will be manifested in maintaining a very sound physical health. Health, happiness. Happiness is also having fundamental seed of thoughts. He has to be very pure, he has to be truthful, he has to be honest, he has to be sincere, he has to be very hardworking. Then only he will really generate an environment and conditions where he can live happy. Of course, he can never be happy if he is Buddha and Fakir Pandit Virendra Yogi, because I want to see the world happy. Then only I'll be the last person to be happy. Progress. The mind has to be progressive. The mind has always to think a definite purpose, which aligns forces, believing, perceiving, persevering with tremendous ability of hardest work, going extra mile. So dear friends, a human being can only be healthy, happy, peaceful and progressive if he is really very desirous, very dedicated, very committed, and he has to really sow the right seed of such things. Truly thoughts become things. Every thought will be manifesting itself into physical equivalent. So I tell you in a very compact words, a man is not rightly conditioned unless he is healthy, happy and prosperous being. And his health, happiness, prosperity and progress is exactly the outcome of his internal harboring of these noble thoughts. So the input, if he is feeding all these, output will be really manifested. And I can tell you again and again these words. It is very strong. A man is not rightly conditioned until he is healthy, happy and prosperous being. And health, happiness and prosperity are the result of the harmonious adjustment with the inner with the outer, of the man with his surroundings, my friend. You know, you cannot directly create your certain conditions, circumstances, but you can develop really an attitude and develop that right seed of thoughts. So the thoughts will transform everything what you have dreamed and desired into its physical equivalent. So circumstances, conditions will be created. It is said, thoughts are directly proportional to your conditions, circumstances. A right thought will create a very favorable circumstances. A wrong thought will really create adverse, very disintegrating, disorganized and very painful circumstances. Conclusion. You are the master of the fate and you are the captain of your soul. Just by the way you are thinking, your attitude, your aptitude and your perseverance, persistence in that positive or negative thought will really bring you to that condition, circumstances. Thank you, viewers.